Hey, I'm Ryan Michael Galloway, and you're at We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com. My last post, I suggested that by the time we got around to this post, we'd start talking about equipment. But, I got to thinking a little bit more about, as you put bands together, how much personality and habits and that kind of thing can be an issue, how much a fit of that person can be an issue. If you hire your members based on the fact, number one, that they are a fit and get along with everybody else personally, or would get along with everybody else personally. If you're trying to hire somebody who's not a druggie into a really heavy drug-laden band, or alcohol-laden band, or if you're a really clean bunch and you want to handle this very professionally and you don't want to have a bunch of druggies around, but you hire somebody who smokes dope just because they're a fantastic guitar player or a fantastic singer, those kinds of things can be an issue. Sometimes you have people that simply won't communicate; they're too introverted, or they are so loud and boisterous that they take over your band and its direction because nobody can stand up to them, or there's not an energy fit, and those kinds of things can be issues. I have made the mistake several times, maybe even recently, where I hired somebody because they were very talented, or they were very pretty, or they were a great vocalist, or there was something about them, they were a good jokester on stage or something like that, only to realize later that this person was a flake, or they were on drugs so much they couldn't function, or they were otherwise incompatible with the band. Maybe they were into a slightly different kind of music and they wanted to take the band off program into the kind of music that they wanted to play. So it's really important. I mean, I've literally walked on stage for the second or third show in a night, looked around and said, "Where's our other guitar player?" "Oh, he was smoking dope and he got busted in the alley by the cops." Luckily that one was a 5-piece band and we could cover that fifth member pretty easily because we were all pretty good at it. But 2 or 3 piece, you lose a key person, you're in really big trouble. So look for a fit. Do not hire based solely on talent. And here's my takeaway for tonight. I would much rather hire someone slightly less talented who's a good fit, good personality fit, good music fit, than to hire somebody who's just totally unbelievable on their instrument, but is unreliable or doesn't fit in with the tone and the connections my band needs. So think about that. I might think about talking a few more things around larger bands and some of the issues before we get to equipment. I don't know, I got to think about that tonight. But anyway, you're listening to Ryan Michael Galloway, and you're at We Don't Need No Stinking Record Company.com.